Even for your messiest meals. Hey, YouTube family, welcome to Phase Lock Life, guys. I know, hey guys, this was an unexpected live, guys. I think I told a couple of people, but I am just going to go off of whoever shows up, guys. I ended up getting a question from one of my commenters, so I decided to come on here quickly and then just answer that quick question. I don't know how long this is going to be, guys. It might be short, it might be a little longer. I am going to base that on how many people show up in the live today. Let me go do something with this TV real quick, playing a little bit of music, but I will get back because while I'm waiting for a few people to show up, y'all come on in here and hang out with the lock lady, okay? Let's see. Alexis, play locky music. That we've been unpacking in therapy. Getting that from YouTube person, and we've talked a lot about this busyness. Okay, guys. So we're gonna turn this down because I don't want it monetized either. But this is some chill. But as in the title, y'all, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see. This is all beginning, so let me text a couple of people to see if they kind of get on here. And this is a video. I have a video, guys, that I want to show about hair loss that I found out is very, very interesting, guys. I'm gonna tell you all, like I said, sharing is caring, and I want to just put y'all on to this other lady that has a lot of advice about hair loss. It's this black. She is a dermatologist, and she has a lot to offer, guys. And we're gonna be talking about some scalp stimulating type of stuff that. I would just tell you a couple little things about because someone did ask me about that. But let me go ahead and see if I could just. I should have threw my little texts out like how I usually do, but I guess the more I get into going on lives and people start realizing, I think Friday is gonna be the day, guys. Friday at 6 p.m. I think that's about to be the day, y'all, that I'm gonna be going live. Dare I say every Friday at 6? We'll see. But I may just do that, okay? Let me go ahead and just text a couple people, okay? All right. Okay. I'll see if anybody on YouTube. Okay. Okay, I threw that one out. I'm gonna hit a couple. Hey, somebody's up in here. Anybody, when you come in, put in the chat if you're here, okay, guys, and also thumbs up. We got some good information today. Like, I want y'all to know, no matter what, every time I do a live or whatever happens, I am here to give you guys information, and it's something that you'll definitely be able to use. So thank you for the thumbs up. So whoever shows up in here, just know that every time before you leave, you will have left more knowledgeable than you came. So that's my aim, to have you left more knowledgeable than you came. And I definitely have a lot of knowledge to share with you guys. So we are definitely going to be doing that today. One of the, let me see what her name was, because I do want to give this client credit, because she was the one, and that's what I'm talking about, you all. Like, when you come in here and you have a suggestion, let me know about it. That way I can look it up and then we can discuss it here. So she was talking about scalp stimulating. So what can we use to stimulate the scalp? Wow. Let me just wait and see if a couple more people come in here. I'm trying to see if I can let me try to see who sent me that. This is, let me see. Okay, I got her video. I really don't want to move this video, and I don't want to actually change this up too either. So, okay. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna take a couple more minutes to see who comes in. All right, I'm gonna take a few more minutes to get a couple more people in here, and then we gonna get going. So if you came in here too, just drop your name below. Where you from? Who's up in here? We'll get a few people. A lot of people did not know that I was gonna be on today, so they probably don't know yet. They'll probably just have to see me going live if they happen to be on here or not. So I'm just telling people now, so they can jump on. This is the beginning, guys. Hopefully later on it won't be like this. This is just the beginning, guys. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the information, all right? Because I got some good information for you. All right, I got some good information. Hey, let's see, I'm live. If you can join. Okay. And then we're going to be doing a live raffle today, too. Because I did get my Nama J2, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to show y'all about that because I actually got something to show y'all. I actually juice something. So I'm going to be showing y'all what I juice is real good. Okay. Hey, whoever joined, y'all do a thumbs up when you come into the live, guys. And throw some locks, y'all. This is the lock stars. This is the lock stars, y'all. I need some locks over here. Like, y'all drop some locks. I haven't had, or stars, y'all. Do some locks or stars, like, in the comments or something like that. Because we want to do something different for our gang over here. We want to do lock stars, locks or stars. Okay, y'all? Y'all drop some locks and stars, too. Okay? Let me see. Hey, Lily, I wonder if you can join. All right. And I'm going to get in a minute, start talking about what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. All right. So we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about stimulating, just like as it says in the title. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. So what we're going to be doing is, guys, I got my stuff right here on the table. Y'all can't see. I got my little table here. Let me see if I can pull it over. Okay. I got my little table here on the side, y'all. I got all the little things, stuff that I use, stuff that I'm using now. This little concoction here, y'all probably gonna be like, what is that? You're gonna find out. That is all gone. I'm gonna tell y'all about this. Hey, how you doing? If you just jumped in, drop your hey, who's up in here? I don't know who's up in here. Y'all give me a thumbs up when you come in the live, guys. We are going to talk about one of my commenters, and I would pull her up on here. I think she's a new to the Lockstar family over here. She's new, and she left me a comment, and she liked the stuff that we talked about last week on the last live, but she also wished that I had talked about things to stimulate your scalp, right? But I'm not like, okay, I had talked a couple of things about that, but I didn't know. Like I said, that's why I asked people, give me what you want to know about, and then that way I can tell you all about it. Okay. So yeah. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm just gonna enjoy whoever comes up in here, y'all. So basically, we're gonna go over a couple of little things today, and the main thing is about what can you use to stimulate your scalp. Okay, all of this also is going to be helping to stimulate hair growth in your hair, and the main reason why I had this is an amazing video too also that I'm going to play for you guys. I'm going to try to learn how to do that screen separation so I can put it on the side, and I'm going to definitely give y'all the name to this dermatologist. It's a Black dermatologist, and what I like so much about Black dermatologists is because they know a whole lot more about our hair. They know how to deal a whole lot more with our hair. So that's why I'm really happy that I found this person. Okay. All right. So basically, one of the first things, okay, so what do I do? The whole reason how this all even came about is because of the thinning that I started to deal with. Okay, guys, this is one of the main reasons that it even came to me. But this is something that is so serious, and like a lot of people are dealing with hair loss and thinning and stuff like that. So it's just not mainly African Americans. Our hair, like it is going across the board where a lot of people are actually starting to lose their hair. Alopecia is on the rise, but so many anybody who come in, welcome. Anybody who is experiencing hair loss and learn a little bit from what I'm about to tell you. But Black folks, our folks now, I really want y'all to listen, because one of the main things that's causing us to lose a lot of hair, like there are so many older Black women now that are either receding, their hairlines away back here. This is coming out. You got that area right here that's thinning real bad. Or you'll have those people that they'll pull their hair across, and then you can just see these big spots, like just circles of hair that's just gone. I wish I had that. I was like, I'm gonna learn that guy. I heard something about StreamYard, and I'm figuring all this technical stuff out, guys. So bear with me. But anyways, there's so many different forms of what we're dealing with, so many different types of alopecias, and so many different things. And so I went to go find out. I went searching for a dermatologist, and I'm going to show y'all on here because I do not have the ability yet. I don't know how to split my screen yet, which I am going to learn. This is this here is, what is her name? Okay, wait a minute. What's her name? Okay, hold on. Dr. Alexis Stevens. This is Dr. Alexis Stevens, and this is her video on hair loss, and she's giving tips. Guys, let me turn down this TV, and then I'm going to tell y'all some of the things that I'm using. We're going to turn that down because I want y'all to listen to this, because this is very important. And so many things that we're doing, a lot of us Black women right now, we're still doing a lot of things that are causing hair loss. And y'all really need to understand, if y'all want to turn this around, y'all are going to have to seriously, like consider changing how you're dealing with your hair. And mostly everything that we grew up on, that is including braids, that's including wearing the wigs, that is including, doing with the crochet braids, all these different things, all of that is contributing to us thinning our hair out. So this is okay. So let me just see
just how emotionally difficult it can be to deal with any type of hair loss or hair condition, regardless of your age, your gender, your ethnicity, your celebrity status, what you do for a living, or how strong you may be perceived. Hair loss can be devastating, and there is so much misinformation floating around social media right now regarding hair loss. So in this video, I want to clear up some of that misinformation, but most importantly, provide you with actionable tips and steps that you can take if you are suffering with hair loss, or if someone you love is suffering with hair loss. For anyone new, hello, my name is Alexis. I am a board-certified dermatologist. If you love learning about dermatology in an inclusive but welcoming environment, welcome. Join us here. You can subscribe below.
Okay,
right,
lady.
Guys, let's answer the most important question, which is, what is alopecia? Alopecia is an umbrella term that just means hair loss. There are many different forms of hair loss or alopecia that are broken down into categories of non-scarring versus scarring. Hair loss is a very complex problem that can be due to external causes like your hair care practices, or internal causes like medical disease, things like autoimmune or even thyroid disorders. And then there's also hair breakage or hair thinning, which can fall under the category of hair loss too. Is this a scalp issue or is it a hair issue? These are all important things that fall under the same term, alopecia. Now, there are over a dozen different types of hair loss, and one of the most common is known as androgenetic alopecia. This is also known as female pattern hair loss or female pattern alopecia or male pattern alopecia. There is a genetic component to this, and in men, it's seen at the temples bilaterally or the vertex of the scalp, whereas women usually will see it with a whitening of the midline part or thinning on the crown of the scalp, though it can present in many different ways. Another very common non-scarring alopecia is known as telogen effluvium. We're seeing a lot of this post-COVID. This is where people have excessive hair shedding over the entire scalp. In a normal healthy scalp, approximately 90% of normal hairs are in the anagen growth phase and 10% is in the telogen or the shedding phase. In telogen effluvium, this is when there's an increase in a percentage of follicles in this actual shedding
I'm gonna
phase.
turn this up. I want to make sure y'all are hearing
this
it.
Premature transition of hair follicles into the shedding phase may occur in response to any type of acute physical, psychological, or physiological stress, including things like systemic illness, which is what we're seeing with COVID, or hormonal changes.
These are those ball circles I was talking about.
Alopecia areata is a non-scarring type of hair loss that's getting lots of attention in the media right now. It's an autoimmune disease of the hair follicles that usually results in one or two small patches of hair loss that involve either the scalp, the eyebrows, or the body hair. But in severe cases, all of the hair on the scalp is lost. That's called alopecia totalis, or all of the scalp and the body hair is lost. That's called alopecia universalis. This usually does present with a sudden onset for most patients. It can be seen in men, women, children, adults, grandparents, and all ethnicities as well. Traction alopecia is a condition most commonly seen in women and girls of African descent, and is a condition of the scalp that's secondary to excessive or prolonged trauma of the actual hair shaft. The hair shaft can get weakened by various different grooming practices, including
those braids, some braids, relaxers,
braids or tight ponytails.
The ponytails.
In the beginning, it actually presents as a non-scarring alopecia, but with time, if it goes untreated or if the insult continues, it can become a scarring, permanent type of hair loss. African textured hair tends to be drier in nature, and our curl pattern is heliacal in shape, making it more susceptible to breakage, especially when worn in styles that promote tension for prolonged periods of time. Another hair loss that is commonly seen in women of African descent is known as CCCA, or Central Centrifugal Cicatricial Alopecia. This type of hair loss is multifactorial. We don't know the exact cause, but we do know that there may be a genetic component, as there has been a genetic defect seen in a certain gene. Triggers or aggravating things may actually exacerbate this condition or bring it about. Things like hair braiding, certain hair care practices, or anything that causes inflammation on the scalp. This was previously known as hot comb alopecia, but we no longer call it that because you can actually get this disease without ever having used a hot comb. CCCA usually presents as a progressive type of hair loss that can start as a single patch at the vertex of the scalp and then expand outward in a symmetrical pattern. In the beginning, the scarring can actually be pretty subtle, but if the disease goes unchecked and continues to progress, the scalp can become very shiny and scarred, which is why it's essential to see your dermatologist as soon as possible, which brings us to our key tip number 1, making sure to get in to see the board-certified dermatologist as soon as possible whenever you notice any type of hair loss. Early diagnosis is key, guys. The earlier you are seen by a dermatologist and diagnosed, the more likely you are to respond to the treatment, and the less likely the hair loss is to affect your quality of life. There is always hope for hair loss. Please get in to see the dermatologist.
So guys, this is a great video here. I'm so glad. I'm gonna just like end it there just to let you know, just to go over to her channel if you want to watch this video in totality. I just showed it because I just thought it was so like great. I literally found her channel today, and I will definitely go over there. I actually did go over to her channel, and then she has a whole lot of other stuff aside from just teaching you about hair, your scalp, and the type of things to do, and informing you and giving you all of that good education. She also has a lot of skin stuff, like different type of things that you can use to improve your skin, to have clear skin, all of those different types of things like that. And so wealth of knowledge, again, her name is Dr. Stephanie. Hold on, let me get that again. Her name is Dr. Stephanie, Dr. Alexis Stephanie. Okay. Stevens. I'm sorry. Dr. Alexis Stevens. That is her name. I'm going to try to see if I could see if you guys can see it close here. Dr. Alexis Stevens. Okay, so over here, like I said, sharing is caring. And I myself, just like how she said, as soon as you notice any type of balding or thinning or anything like that, get your tail up into the dermatologist, because that's what I did. I have some treatments that was given to me. So I've been kind of in and out with that a little bit, although I have been trying to get away from the chemical part of it. Hello, everybody that has joined the live. Please try to go ahead and give a thumbs up when you come into the live. Today, we are talking about, I started off with the thinning stuff, but basically I talked to somebody who was talking about what can they do to stimulate their scalp. And really, a lot of that is about hair growth anyways. Just stimulating your scalp actually relates to hair growth and all of that type of stuff like that. So basically, they kind of go together, to be honest. And most times that's really what people do. I mean, that's really kind of what they're talking about, to be honest, because people are interested in keeping the hair on their head and the growth. So I encourage you guys, go over there and watch that. There's a lot of wealth of information on her channel as well. Sharon is caring, guys. So that's what I'm doing. And with me, what I use to stimulate my scalp, I'm going to show you some of the stuff. So like before, she asked me what I was using, and also just to keep you guys updated on the stuff right here. So basically right now, this so far is what I made. So here in this jar, guys, okay. This might smell like coffee, but this is not the coffee you want to drink, honey. But this is my coffee that I made. So there's coffee in here. There is onion juice in here. And what else? Oh, and so also they told me to do an egg. So last week, about 2 weeks ago, when I had my wash day, I did my first hair treatment, and I mixed up one egg, and then I actually made this. This is actually what I made, which was a coffee and onion juice. I think I kind of messed mine up a little bit because I beat the egg and then I poured, I just poured some of this in there and just kind of made it like a rinse. And then I tried to put a cap over it, child, and it was just running off down my face and everything like that. That's not what I was looking for. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. The person that gave the suggestion, they did not say how they prepared it. So I kind of just went off my own thing. So I think either what I'm going to do is, there's a couple of things that I have in mind that I'm going to do. The coffee is going to be, so if you want to know about stimulants, so let me, okay, you know what, since I finished with that, let me just try to see if I can just go to the comment, because I do want to give that person credit for her comment. Let me see. I just want to see who she is, try to get her name, so I can just let her know that I'm answering her comment. What's her name? Okay. Okay. Who was it? Let me get, I have to, okay. I got to get to my channel, guys. This is, okay, here it is. Okay, wait a minute. So who was it that, okay. Wanda Paul, was it Wanda Paul? Thank you, Wanda Paul. And she's a new subscriber, but that was not her. Leslie Barnes, new subscriber. Okay, Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Let me see. It should be new subscriber, Miss Cocadali. Thank you for your subscription, Miss Ramona Holmes. Thank you, Miss Ramona Holmes. Thank you so much for subscribing to Face Lock Life. I really appreciate that. I just wanted to get to the, okay, it should be Kathy Scott. That's her name. It's Kathy Scott. So this is for you, Kathy Scott. Thank you for your comment. And like how I always try to tell people, I always thank people for their comments, any suggestions or anything. And she is the one who wanted to know. So she actually encouraged me to make this live, to go live, guys. So Kathy, this is for you. These are the things that I do for my hair. So as I was suggesting before, I just started this. This is the second time I did this hair treatment. And of course, right now, is there much of a difference? I would say not really. It doesn't look all totally shiny right now. There's a little bit of fuzz and whatever, because every day, one of the first things that I have incorporated and that I do every single morning, I have made it literally part of my routine, is I massage my scalp every single morning. Like as soon as I get up, just like brushing my teeth, I massage my scalp. I go in just with the tips of your hands, guys. You want to do the balls of your hands, and this is going to help stimulate your scalp. You just want to go with the balls of your hands, and you want to go in. I do like, a massage. I do this number. I go up. I go like all into all the areas. I hit all the areas, everything that all the areas that are very, very fine. So I'll really go in there and just really get those areas. So that is the first thing I do. And besides that, it helps to stimulate my scalp. It actually feels really good. Like it literally feels really good in the morning when you are, massaging your scalp. Your scalp, if you don't believe me, try it. Go try it. Start doing it. And if you can, start incorporating massages in your daily routine. Not only is that going to help to stimulate it, it's going to feel really good. Okay, so that's the first thing. Boom. I'm going to keep doing this every time. Like, I don't know how all that's going to work, but the coffee is supposed to stimulate. The onion juice is supposed to stimulate. So that's a couple of things that's supposed to kind of get things going. Now, another thing that I do that helps to stimulate my scalp is I used to use, and I used to encourage all my clients too, because I also have hair clients. I am a sister lock loctician, and I actually do retightenings and things like that. I have clients. If you look at my prior videos and stuff like that, you'll see the different clients that I have. I just did like 2 over the weekend, and I got one coming this Sunday. If y'all want to see me kind of like, bring them back to see where they're at, just let me know, because I'm always having them come through, and there's a lot of different textures. If you want to just see how some of the different locks that I do, like how they look, because some of their hair is really thick, some is thin, there's different types. Just let me know. Now, I encourage them. Before I used to encourage rosemary oil, because rosemary oil is very stimulating. It is very stimulating. However, if you are dealing with thinning, if your hair is thinning and all that kind of stuff, the most important thing is to keep the environment on your scalp clean, and you don't want to do things to clog it. So certain oils and different things like that, whether they're good or not, they can contribute to clogging your scalp, right? They can clog that. So you don't want to do that, but you can still use rosemary leaf, guys. I found this out. I ended up buying a huge one. This is about £1, I think. I bought this one. This is the one I chose. This one's Anthony Organic Rosemary Leaves, whole leaves. And I believe I purchased this on Amazon. And what you do is you brew it as a tea, and then you go ahead and just use a spray water bottle, and then just spray your hair whenever you need. And then you can get your stimulation from this. That way, it's still the rosemary. I would go ahead and get a good quality one, which is like the organic one. It's a nice smell. Guys, this is what it looks like. Okay, you have a whole bunch in there. And also, what I like about this is not only can you use this as a hair stimulant and a nice refresher, because that's gonna open it up. It's more like a as if you're using like a spearmint, like because they got like peppermint oil, they have like ginger. Is there? You know what? Someone told me about a ginger oil, which I was like, wow, I never actually used the ginger oil or knew anybody who did use it. And I did actually hear about it. I believe it was on Dr. Stephanie's channel about a ginger oil. So ginger oil. I internally take ginger a lot, so maybe that might help me because like almost every day I use ginger in tea and stuff like that. But this is a safer way to drink and to utilize the rosemary if you're want to use it in a spray bottle, and then it'll help to stimulate. And then also what I would use to also accompany that is I also always use a nice, get a good quality one, guys, tea or organic tea tree oil. It doesn't have to be big like the one that I have. You can get a smaller one because some of them can get kind of expensive, but the better, the more they cost, the more, the better that they work, the better quality that you're going to get. And what a tea tree does is an antifungal. So that's going to make sure that your scalp is not getting any type of fungus on there. So once you wash it really good and the environment is nice and clean, and then you're spraying it with your rosemary leaf spray, right? Put a couple of drops of your tea tree oil on that bad buddy, and that's stimulating, and boom, opening up that scalp. Shoot, you're good to go right there. You're giving yourself the most chances to stimulate more hair growth on your hair because the environment's clean and you're opening it up and you're stimulating it, and you're also making sure something is there to prevent any type of fungus or anything that may be trying to grow on your scalp. This is like a powerhouse combination. It is going to give you the best type of results, I think. And it definitely feels super great on your hair, guys. So a couple of other things or oils, if you're not having issues like me, as far as I'm understanding from the dermatologist, as far as I understand, is they're saying try not to use oils on your hair if you're dealing with thinning. That's what they're saying. I always was kind of thinking like you should put a little oil on your scalp or whatever, but I'm thinking if you have a healthy scalp, then you can do that if your scalp is healthy. But I would definitely kind of recheck. I don't feel like I had too much of a difference, but I'm trying to do something different because I'm still in the midst of my hair being thin. So I want to try a little bit different. But I'm going to tell you a couple of the oils that I feel like, well, that I do know that will stimulate your scalp. Rosemary oil definitely still is one of them. So if your scalp is healthy and there's nothing going on, you're not having any problems with your scalp, I don't think that there is anything wrong with putting a little bit of oil on your scalp to help soothe or, take away some of the dryness or whatever. And I'm definitely going to give you a combination for if your scalp is itching. This is what you can use. And oh my God, it's a game changer. But anyways, some of the oils is definitely the rosemary oil you can use. You can use peppermint oil. They also have spearmint oil, but like they have ginger oil, which like I said, I found out about. And then there's like, I think it's what is it, eucalyptus oil. There's lang lang. um I'm not sure about lemongrass. I want to say lemongrass. I want to say lemongrass. I think it could, but I'm not 100% sure. So don't hold me to that one. But for some reason, I'll get back to the lemongrass. Any of these essential oils you can use to help stimulate your scalp. These will all stimulate your scalp. And then I would implore all of you to just make sure you're adding a little few drops. You can add 4 to 5 drops of the tea tree oil, and then that's gonna help with any type of fungal, any type of fungus, anything growing on your scalp. This is gonna help to keep that scalp really nice and healthy. So if you like that feeling of like that refreshing, like that airy, like that tingly feeling, then you want to use these things. Now, if you are dealing with itching of your hair, or maybe you have, like, if it's just itching really, really bad, I experienced this when I literally first got my Sister my scalp for the first 2 weeks was on fire. I don't know what was going on. Maybe because I had stopped doing all the things that I used to do to my hair, and I was just starting on this new journey. And then they was talking about no oils, no this, no that. And I think our hair, when you're so, our hair is so used to like the water, the different kind of products that we used on our hair. Like there has never been a time that I've never used products on my hair. Having Sister Locks was the first time that I'd never used products on my hair. So going from that to your hair being super dry, my hair, it was like I could goddamn dig a hole like an archaeologist. Goddamn it. It was, my hair itched so daggone bad. But thank you, Jesus, I found a remedy. So guys, if any of you are dealing with any of this kind of stuff, what you can do is go to your local CVS or Walmart or whatever. Go ahead and get you some witch hazel, baby. Get you some witch hazel and your tea tree, the handy dandy tea tree oil. Get witch hazel, tea tree oil, and you can go buy them makeup sponges. You know how they have like those triangle makeup sponges that are held in the bag. Just go ahead and put that on that the sponge, and wherever, just part down through your hair. If you're, and this goes for a lot of people, because some of my clients, a lot of, especially my young girls, I got like 2 young clients, and they play sports a lot. If you're a sports person, if you're a type of person that's in the gym 3-4 times a week or 5 times a week, if you're a huge gym person, your scalp is going to sweat, your hair is going to sweat a lot, and you're not going to want to wash your hair every week or every day because your hair is sweating like that. A great alternative is to use the hazel, the witch hazel, and the tea tree method. So go ahead and get you a little spray bottle, which I need to get me a couple myself as I'm speaking, because I even use it for my own self. Trust me when I tell you, get you that, pour you your witch hazel, like just do it half pot. You can even actually, if you wanted to, you can even pour a little bit of like water. Like, so say I will pour the majority of it witch hazel, and then just pour like that last quarter. Like, so say you got the 4 quarters, you're just gonna do 3/4 of witch hazel, the last one, 1/4 of spring water, and then add like 5 drops of tea tree oil. You do your last about 5 drops of tea tree oil in there. Part your hair down the middle wherever you need to part it, and then get your sponge and then wipe through it. Wipe through your scalp, and then you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful itch-free scalp. It works, y'all. Trust me when I tell you, it works. Okay, so there you go. That's another tip to get away any of that itchies. Okay, those are going to be gone. Bye-bye. Now, what I also have been using as another mild type of thing on my scalp is I have been just doing some green tea, y'all. I just been steeping some green tea just to kind of help with like giving some hold on, y'all, let me get this light. I've just been using I'm just bringing a little bit of more light over here. Yeah, so I've been using like some green tea, y'all, and I've been using this in my little spray bottle, right? Yep, it just give you a nice little. If you want to refresh it, especially since it's been a little hot and stuff like that, just get your little spray bottle, and then that's what I'll do too. Sometimes throughout my day, I'll just get my little spray bottle, just put it up in there, and then this is nice and mild. So the green tea is a nice little mild thing. And see, my head is feeling all nice and just a little cool. I got a little fan going, so it's like cooling it off a little bit. So I have been using that. I gotta go ahead as soon as I get me another spray bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and make me some more of this because the key is to try to stay on track. I'm trying to also stay on track with this, like spraying my scalp about two times a week, at least about 2 times a week. But guys, I'm not perfect either. These are all things that I try to stay on track to. We all like, I know the information, but sometimes I have to stay on myself, and it's good for me to make these videos and stuff like that because that helps me to even keep on, like, keeping up on what I'm telling you guys to do too. So I do that as well. Now, for moisturizer, to keep my hair moisturized, guys, just like a lot of y'all, our hair, right? The driest parts of our hairs are at the ends. The ends of your hair is going to continuously be the driest parts, and because they're the oldest parts of your hair, right? So, and it's like my hair is no different from everybody else. I'm at the point where I condition my hair. I just hold on, guys. I just brought my new shampoo and conditioner. It's the same thing again, but I'm going to show y'all. I forgot I should have brought it. Hold on, y'all. I just purchased, I just got this again. I am loving this, y'all. I'm loving it. I am loving it. This DHS zinc shampoo. This was recommended by the dermatologist too. I'm loving this shampoo. I'm gonna keep this up. I'm really, really liking it. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of like, okay, what is it that it's just like my hair is liking it. My hair is really liking this shampoo. And I also kind of feel like it's giving me, I don't know if I want to say it's giving me a little tingle or whatever, but I just like it. Like it's definitely doing something. It's definitely doing something. And then I have the Nexus, right? This is my clean and pure conditioner, my Nexus, and I get a big bottle of this. This is like about how many ounces is this? 16 flow ounces, 33.8. Oh, this is a lot. This is 33.8 ounces. This is a lot. This is literally a lot of conditioner. But I have a lot of hair, so I actually be really pumping a lot to like really saturate my hair with this stuff. My other bottle, I'm like about like down to here. I'm literally like about like down to here because that's just how much like I have to actually use. That's the one thing, guys, even though I know a lot of us, we talk about we want our hair to grow and want it to be longer and all that kind of stuff. But understand, as your locks get longer and your hair get longer, you're gonna need more product. Okay, you're gonna be spending more on that product because you're gonna need more product to cover your hair, guys. So another last thing that I have used now, this is a thicker oil. This is the organic castor oil, baby. I don't got nothing left in this jar. Okay, look. This is a super good brand. It is cold pressed. What do they say? Hexlin free extra virgin. Extra virgin castor oil. But this is good for some other remedies, guys. They was talking about like on your chest or your stomach, like if you have like, I don't know if they was saying like if you had like, you know what, let me stop saying medical stuff because I got this from Amazon, y'all. Queen Helene, I think this is Queen Helene, whatever. See this one? This bottle of this organic oil, and this is why I need to put my goddamn store up here. I am like so pissed. I haven't got it up here, y'all. I'm all right. I'm all right. This oil costs at like $29, but let me tell you, baby, you see there's nothing left in here. When I say this is a moisturizing oil, oh my God, if you put this on your skin, this will be a whole lot better in like cooler weather or like definitely the wintertime. If any of you guys are in any areas that like the East Coast or anywhere where there is cold weather and stuff like this, Let me tell you something. This oil right here will do the job with moisturizing your skin and your hair. This is the one you need. It might cost a little bit more, but you get what you pay for. I even use this now on my ends. Like when I finish washing my hair and doing everything, I will take like about a good quarter size, maybe a dollar size, like about, I would just say about that much. I would do that. I would dampen my hair, and then I go all in right here on this. I go all through out here, and then I'll do what I want to do. Like I'll do my braid out, put my curl. When I let that out, I cannot tell you how soft that is. It just feels so moisture. Like I need to get some more. You see, y'all, I don't have no more. I got a few droplets, and believe me, I'm actually going to use the little droplets that are left in there. Look how much was in here, and it's gone. I mean, I used it for a long time. Don't get me wrong. It will last you because it's a thick oil. That castor oil, we all know castor oil is a thick oil, but this brand right here, this one right here, this one, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, that's about the best castor oil I have ever used. Like as far as skin, hair, hands down, you want that one. That one right there. And I'm telling you, you get that oil. I got it off Amazon. I really should have had it on my Amazon store. That's one that I really wish that I would have had on the Amazon store, because just in case y'all buy that, because that one right there, because once you get it, you'll go back for more. And hopefully I have my store thing up before then. I'm gonna have to watch a video on YouTube, y'all, because I just, between me trying to work and do this at the same time, child, it's just, it's just hard. Okay. So any other ways, that was that, as far as like trying to show y'all that. And then the stimulate and stuff. If any of you guys know any other type of things to use that you use for your scalp, that you use to stimulate your scalp, they also have those things. They're like the handheld massagers. It's we got our fingers, we know, but they also have, and they're like got they're plastic, and then they got all those points on the bottom, like that kind of little sticky sticks, I guess, and then you take it. Now, if your hair is out naturally, that'll be something good you can use, like those handheld massagers. Let me just see if I could pull that up. But I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Those handheld massagers. Let me move this because I can't even see nothing. Oh, y'all are sitting here talking. I am so sorry, y'all. A goddamn sign was up. I did not even see that, y'all. I am so sorry. Tina, you are okay. Being late, that is definitely fine. I'll definitely be sharing this video on the social medias. Thank you, Gender Snaps, my daughter. Greetings, everyone. Carolyn Shepherd's in the house. Thank you, Carolyn. Eucalyptus is how it sounds. Eucalyptus. Okay. Thank you, Gender Snaps. Hey, where did you buy both the rosemary leaf and tea tree oil, Angela? I am so sorry. I just saw these messages, Angela. I got them from Amazon. So I got this from Amazon, and then I also got the tea tree oil. I want to say, did I get this one from Amazon? I think I may have got it from Amazon, but if I didn't, if I didn't get it from Amazon, you can get this from any health food store, Angela. You could go to Whole Foods, you could go to Trader Joe's, may have some stuff like that, or Sprouts. They got the store called Sprouts. And you can also find this at Harris Teeter's if you have at Harris Teeter's where you live. But I'm more than sure that you can find these on Amazon. You'll definitely be able to get both of these on Amazon. That's a fact, okay? And then they also tend to have like other herbal stores that sell it too online. All you have to do is just type it in and you should be able to get it. Yeah, Kathy Scott. Hey, Kathy, you sure did. It is something about your hair today. Maybe there's the light. Did you do something different to it? What do you mean, Kathy? What you mean? Like, what you mean? Like, I don't know. I don't, no, I usually, I mean, I'll do my little water. Sometimes I might throw a little bit of oil on it, or like, I don't know what you mean by different. You just got to tell me what you mean by, to me, actually, I feel like my hair is kind of dry right now. It looks darker and a little thicker. Oh, you got you don't found my little trick, girl. This, honey, that's a trick, Kathy, baby. That I have. You know what? Y'all want to see my little can of spray I use to you put me out on Front Street, Kathy. Hold up. Let me go get the little can, girl, because that's a little trick I use. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. Girl, I wish that it would have been a little thicker, honey. I wish I would have been able to say, it's the treatments, girl. It's the treatments working. But it ain't. We gotta do it. We gotta do, child. This is courtesy of Miss L'Oreal, baby. Magic Root Cover Up, girl. This is the best. It is working. Yes, honey, it is working, baby. I'll tell you, if I watch one of these days, y'all, listen, I'm on here and I'm trying to be transparent and authentic. And thank you, because this is when I will say I used to use a different can. This was another one over here. Let me pull it over. This is my little chair that all my clients come in. Let me see. This is all my stuff because I work with clients and all that kind of stuff. So they're always coming over. So this is another one that I used to use. This was the High Beam Intense. So when I first started using some cover ups, this was the one that I used to use. Now with this one, it's cheaper than this. This one, although this one is going up. This one, I think I used to pay when I first found out about $6 for this can. It's gone up now to about $7 or $8, and some people sell it for like $9.50. The L'Oreal, but this one, even though it works and it comes in all kind of different colors, it comes off as a spray paint look, child. It looks more like you about to go tag up something, child. It was so funny because one time somebody said, "Oh, I like that spray paint you got in your." She literally like, that spray paint is really cute, but it was true because it looked like spray paint, baby. The colors were cute, but they definitely give you spray paint. Okay, so it's not. It was like for when I didn't know no better, that's what I use. But when you know better, do better. Okay, so now this one definitely, and I expect no less from a company like. I'm telling you, girl, it was crazy. It was like I was seriously walking around looking like a damn spray paint job, child. I wasn't. Well, I will say because I was in hair school and I learned this was another color. This was like one of my favorite colors. This burgundy, and I used to use a copper color. But the thing about it was because I was in hair school, guys, I learned how to actually layer it, like because you can learn how to layer your colors, right? um but like I was saying, with this one, you're going to get a more professional look. L'Oreal, so when you spray it on, it's going to give a more natural appearance. It can, of course, you like kind of spray it away from your hair and it gives you a nice appearance, and it actually does fill it in and make it look a little bit thicker, like how you said I did something different. I did do something different. But when you're doing something, guys, so say if you want to use a color, right? I'm gonna teach y'all something real quick. So say if you want to use a color, let me put my glasses back on. Jesus. When you want to use a color and you want to highlight, so say you want to do some highlights, guys, you don't just go and be like, oh, let me spray it down. Let me spray, spray. That's not the way you do a proper, nice looking, seamless, natural highlight. You want to you literally like, so say if you're like, okay, you want to just color this part, right? So you'll take this section of hair or whatever it is you're using. you're going to go under it, take a part down. Like, so say you'll take a section down. Say, okay, you're gonna do a little bit more. You're gonna spray here down. Spray in here. So say if I wanted to highlight, do a burgundy in here. Okay, y'all gonna have me washing my hair. You're gonna go down. I'm not, nah, y'all ain't gonna do the whole thing because I don't feel like dealing with that. But you're gonna do a whole thing because you want to use your towel and whatever. And then once you've sprayed down here, your section, then you're gonna take this section down, put it down over that section. And then you'll spray down that section, throw another section down over the section. Okay? And then you're spraying a section down, right underneath that top layer of your hair. Then you're gonna spray here, and then once you bring it down and go through, your highlights will come through. Then you'll start to see, like, so once you go like that, then all of your highlights will come through, and then you can keep that top one over, like over it, and then it'll bring, and that's how you get streaks. That's how you get streaks without it looking all like crazy, or that you put like big clumps or whatever. You have to learn how to, blend it in properly. And it depends on how, like, where you want it, how you want it to look. Now, if you want like that whole section to just be colored down, then of course you can do that, but it's just going to look one big chunk of color, and that's just not going to look so seamless. So I don't like, they teach you how to do it where it can look seamless, and then you repeat the same on that side, and then you can, have it looking even going to the front, or however it is you want to do that, guys. So that's so that's my little secret that I just got discovered on. Okay. Thank you, Kathy Scott. Anyways, it's all good. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. We are here to learn, okay? So everybody might need to use a little something to start looking a little bit thicker. So that's pretty much what we have as far as the stimulating or whatever. And if anybody, like I said, if anybody got any other type of remedies or whatever it is that they're using, make sure y'all sharing it so that everybody can get the information, because I've done had different people that, some of them I forgot the names. It's just like some of the different things that they use, some stuff that I have not ever heard of before, and especially the shampoo. And one of the guys that joined me, my buddy from, hey Leslie, hey Leslie's on here. Hey Leslie, thank you for joining. So one of my buddies from Florida, the Parador shampoo, he says that that's something that is supposed to be really good for if your hair is thinning too, y'all. So, and that's supposed to be on, let me see, I think it was like Parador, Parador. I think that's how he pronounced it. Okay, guys. So, anyways, I ended up getting, guys, I got my Nama J2, guys. We were talking about that. So, yay, I'm on my juicing thing, guys. Look, let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all the quick little thing of my Nama J2, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all the juice I made, because I did make a juice. Okay, and I sent a video to my daughter, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all hear the quick video. Wait a minute. Come on now. Yeah, I thought I was okay. Shakira, I just wanted to show you a quick video of my Nama J2, girl. I just hooked it up. Let me show you how nicely it works. Yep. Look at that thing going to work. Look how quick. Y'all, I'm so happy. Like, this is on my counter over there, y'all. See? I have. Girl, quit playing, child. I'm so happy, y'all. That that was my quick. This was
So this is how it looks open.
This is how it looks when you.
And,
Hey, Leslie. Hey.
Nama.
So this is just showing the box. This show you like when before I put it together. That's like all of the pieces of the juice.
When you are opening the box. Smoothie strainer.
We ain't gonna go through all that, but that's just showing. That's just showing. Yeah, the juice. Yeah, yep. That's the Nama J2 juicer, guys. That is a very it was a very pricey juicer, but it's a 15-year warranty on it. They have a 15-year warranty on it. It works really well. This is like the box, how it looks, how it, when you first open it, guys. This is like, so this right here, I'm getting ready to do the raffle too, guys. I'm going to do the raffle live. This right here is what they sent me. This is the box, guys. So this is my whole box, and that was the thing in there that I ended up getting the juicer. I've been wanting to go on this health kick for a long time. As we're getting older, y'all, I'm in the Fabulous 50s Club, girls. I am 52, honey. So in order to stay looking young, darling, we have to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Okay, so that's something that it's an investment, guys. It costs that juicer was a good price point, honey. I ain't telling anybody because that was like $555 for that juicer. It's a lot of money. But I ended up going through a YouTuber. Yes, I was thinking about it myself, but it's just something I don't like. But it's just some things I don't like. Like what, Kathy? What don't you like? What don't you like? I went through Naturally Raw. This was Raw Christina. If you go through her her channel, I got $55 off from her channel. It was $55 off, and then I did my raffle, which helped a little bit. And thank you everyone who participated in the raffle. We're getting ready to do that, guys. I made 2 cleansing juices yesterday. So I had them yesterday and today. I did like a cucumber, lemon. It was a cucumber, lemon, ginger, celery, parsley, and what else did I put in there? Did I do an apple, a gala apple? But basically, it was a green juice, and it was meant for cleansing, guys. It was meant, and I'm gonna tell you something. Instead of taking laxatives or whatever it is, if you're constipated or you're trying to just get yourself, regular, just do a green juice in the morning. Do a cucumber, lemon, celery. That's what it was: cucumber, lemon, celery, ginger juice. And I'm telling you, it will get you right. And then I ended up purchasing me a whole watermelon. So this is my watermelon juice, guys. And they tell you when you do it, right? So I got the amber jars because when you buy the amber jars, it keeps the juice good as long as possible. And then you make sure you add a citrus. Like, so for this watermelon juice, I added lime juice to it because when you add a citrus, that allows your juice to last longer. So let's see. This is good, guys. This is my first one today. I made 2 of these, so I got a whole nother one in there. This is good. Hold on. Okay, green veggies like that. I guess I had a bad experience the first time I tried one. I know you may be able to make it drinkable. That's what I was saying. No, you can definitely, like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if you made it yourself or if you went somewhere and bought it, but let me tell you something. If you get it don't have to be the Nama J2 because like I said, that's an investment. That's the only reason why I ended up getting that Nama J2 is because I know for a fact I'm going to use that. You better believe I'm getting my money's worth. I will be using that juice almost every week. But I won't say every day because I'm going to try to make sure I juice where I have enough for at least 2 to 3 days at a time because I definitely don't want to do it every single day, but I'm definitely going to be juicing enough that it's going to be worth that purchase. Believe me, it's definitely going. But this watermelon juice tastes amazing, guys. That tastes good, y'all. Now, like I said, I was doing the raffles for these are the knitted hats that for the folks who did it. Let me see, where is the I ended up putting them in here. So these are my little papers, guys. I'm gonna shake this up and I'm gonna pull out a name. And so we're gonna find out on here who won for one of the knitted hats. I'm gonna show I showed some of the people. And these are cute, guys. These are like those they're like the bucket hats, the knitted hats that are kind of trending now. A lot of kind of the younger people wearing them, but they're brand new. I just purchased them, but didn't. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna raffle these off. I was all like, I'm like, I didn't end up wearing, even though I probably could have, but I said I'll just do these because I had just had these, purchased them. So I said I'll go ahead and do this, and this would be a nice little, a raffle gift for anyone who had contributed to the juicer and stuff like that. So people did. So I'm about to shake that up. I'm just showing what they look like. So we got that one. Then we got another nice one. We got an orange and cream one. These are nice. You can still probably wear these straight through the rest of the summer and the fall. And what I'm gonna do, right? So for whoever, if it's one of my clients here, because some of my clients here participated. So if it's for my clients here, I'm just gonna give you guys a call and let you know you won for my clients here. And if it's for someone outside of here, then I'll just have you give me your address and I'll get it to you that way. Okay. And then here's a nice little black and cream. These are cute, right, guys? These are cute. These are cute. So, okay, guys, I'm about to shake it up and pull a name. All right. And we're going to see who won a chance to win one of these cute little trendy knitted hats. All right. And then as we get in, and like I said, thank you for all of the new subscribers, all the people who are new here on the channel at Phase Lock Live. Thank you. I appreciate all of your subscriptions over here, because you could, just like Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere, but you chose to be here with me. So I thank you. You know what I mean? It's all good. Okay, guys. So we're going to shake this thing up. I should have did a hat, guys. Should I did a little hat? Let me go get a, wait a minute. I guess I can, I guess we could do it in here. I can do it in here. Y'all think I shook this up good enough, right? So we gonna shake it up and see who won they knitted hat. All right, da-da-da. All right, guys. Who got it? Who got it? Okay. Whoever this is the lucky one who got the hat. So let's see who got it. Okay. Y'all see me fair and square, shaking it up. Okay. Okay. So let's see who got the hat. Tosh got the hat. So Tasha won the hat. This is one of my clients here in where I live here. So I will be giving congratulations. I wanted to do like a so congratulations, Tasha. You won the chance to get one of the knitted hats. So I will be giving you a call, girl, and congratulations. And then you can let me know which one you want. Okay. So, all right, y'all. So Tasha won the hat. Good for you, girl. Good for you, girl. I know she's going to be happy. So I'm going to go ahead and let her know she won. If you're here, I don't know if you're here, Tasha. If you here, girl, you got the hat. Congratulations to Tasha. That's right. Congratulations, Tasha. You got the hat, girl. So I think she said she when she was over here, I think this is the one she wanted, because she said she did like the orange and the beige. So I think that's the one she's gonna choose. But I'll give her a call and I'll put that aside for her. Okay. Yep, guys. So I'm sitting here trying to think if there was, oh, you know what? Listen, I wanted to say something to you all too. I'm a, you know what? Look, we all are trying to. I'm glad I just ended up having, I put something else on my table I'm gonna talk about real quick because we all go through things, y'all. Like I'm gonna just tell y'all a little bit something. Um, I relocated down here. I'm from the East Coast originally, from Boston, and then a couple of years back, I relocated down here to the South. And like everybody knows, it's hard. It is a hard transition. You know what I'm saying? It's not as hard as it was when I first got here because I'm going on about like my 3.5 year mark of being here. And I'm telling you, I just want to just kind of put this out here to some folks who may be trying to just reset their life or do something different. And just to kind of remind you to think things through, like before you do some things, because it's just so funny how we think that we have control of everything, and you really don't realize, like you start to realize that you don't have as much control as you think you have, because I was thinking in my mind, oh, I got these skills, I got that, da, da, da. When I go down here, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna just get a job right off the bat, da, 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 da. And let me tell you, nothing could have been further from the truth. Now, while I have been able to, thank by the grace of God, sustain myself and work different jobs and different things like that, part-time jobs, but to get the type of job I really want to really make the difference and just have what I'm used to having, right? It's taken some time. It's networking down here, and I have felt like just like last week, because I've been going for these full-time jobs and stuff like that. And in this particular place, when you particularly get in small little towns, it's all about kind of who you know, networking, all of these different types of things, and you just got to keep on going and going and trusting in God that He's just going to make a way for you. And I was feeling so down the other day because I did not, yet again, get a job that I had been working so hard to get, guys. I'm telling you, I just was like, I felt so down because I just knew I had it. And then the person that was hired was like, I had been that close. But it was just this repetition thing. Like, this is chance 6. This is the 6th job that I did not get, guys, right? And it's hard to stay motivated when you are dealing with that. But I'm really learning how to be in gratitude and thankful for what I have, because even with that, and I know that whatever is meant for you, you will have. And I just want that to kind of put that out there just to encourage people, because I still have a nice car that's reliable. I still have a nice apartment that I have. I still have managed to be able, even if it's 2 and 3 jobs that I have to work to get what I need, God is providing all of those things, right? And it's just been different signs that have been coming to me that just lets me know that things are going to be okay. Now, I ain't never found this before, and I'm walking around, guys, and I ended up just putting this in the thing, right? Now, look at this. This is a butterfly wing. This is a thank you. This is listen. If you only knew, let me. I have to, Kathy. I have to tell y'all this story to let y'all know how good God is, right? To really let you know how good God is, right? And just the things I'm gonna show you. When I show y'all what's in here, you're not even gonna believe it. But let me just, and this is the 2 things I want y'all to keep in mind. And it's gonna sound weird, but I want y'all to keep these 2 things in mind. My own laundry room, in one of those deep southern tubs. Now that sounds, my own laundry room in a deep southern tub. Now, I want to just show y'all and tell y'all the power of God and how we can never even, if we even think we can put it together like that, it will never even, we can't even do it. Like it won't happen that way. When I moved, when I moved down here, I'm telling you, I moved with, first of all, I moved with a friend and we were supposed to, like, do some things together. I was supposed to be getting taught a business, all these different kind of things. I had a whole different plan that I had in mind with coming down here. That's my dog, y'all, my little baby. She's so good. She don't know. I had a whole different plan when I came down here. Nothing like, come here, Maddie. Nothing like where I am today. I'm telling you, nothing like where I am today. After I went there, I learned some things. A couple of things came together, but eventually it didn't work out. As most things, when you move in with someone, a lot of times that don't work out, especially after you're older and you're used to being on your own and you ain't trying to go by no other rules or whatever happened. But what I ended up doing was every single day, I had in my mind, get up, get dressed, and go out as if you're going to work. So I have me and my dog came with me. I'm going to show y'all Maddie before I go. Every single day, I made it like I had a mission to do something. Even though I did not have a job at all, I would get up, take a shower, get dressed, go out, and I would go up to this park area. It was like a dirt, it wasn't even fixed, but it was like a church space. Listen to this, y'all. It was a church space. They was building the church, but the church people that owned the property allowed people to walk around there. It was like a dirt track where you could walk around, get your exercise, and then they had like a bench there. You could just sit down and you could just chill out there. So every day when I realized that I had to leave where I was leaving, it was at a point, it had been like up to about the 7th month, but I knew I had to leave. It just wasn't working out the way it was planned. I got my notebook, everything. I would go up there every single day and I would write down notes. I would pray to God and I would ask him, show me a way how to get out of this situation. Show me a way how for me to get somewhere nice, something that I would like, somewhere safe, everything. Now, I knew people was telling me at this point, guys, this was after COVID happened. COVID had happened at this time. So they were opening up a whole lot of different things. And a lot of people was kind of lax, like rents, this and that. At the time, I was just getting unemployment. But my unemployment I had a lot of unemployment because it came from Boston. So what I was getting here, remember y'all, if anybody remember, I was getting maybe like over $750 a week plus $600 on top of it. Because remember, they was giving the $600 on top of it. So even though I didn't have a job, and then I had a lot of money that I had taken and brought with me just so that I said, I'm gonna park this in the bank and I'm gonna keep this. So I was like, I need to get an apartment though. So I have been calling around. Now the place where I'm at now, I never called this place. I was trying to call a place in a whole different area up in Raleigh. I was like, I'm going to go out there. I have been calling. I have been I even scheduled some appointments to see apartments, all that kind of stuff, right? So I had about maybe 3 appointments to see different apartments out there and all this other kind of stuff. But I had happened to say, I want to go and get some specific type of foods and this and stuff. But where I lived, you couldn't get it because the town was so small. They only had like one little store. They didn't even have a bar there. It was like so I will always have to keep riding by this place up here. But every time I came to this town where I'm at, a memory kept coming back to me. A memory. I don't know why I kept getting a memory up here. And I saw this development when it was first being built. And I was like, I would like to live up here. Come to find out, I had come to this town 25 years ago with a friend who had found her father because she had been adopted and asked me to come down here to visit with her for a week with me and her daughter. We came here to meet her family for like a week. We stayed here. This place was totally different. I did not even, it looked so different. You couldn't have paid me to remember what this place looked like. Then I had my best friend ended up moving to Hawaii, met a man in the military who was from this town. She ended up marrying a man, coming here, and was supposed to come back to see her in this town to see her new baby. Things didn't work out with her and her husband, so I never was able to come back to the town. But I had been coming here and then visited my other friend in the other town where I was staying and we would ride past here. So when I kept hearing the name and hearing the name and hearing the name, I'm like, this is the town. Then it started connecting that I had been in this town before. That's not even it. I came to this development, called the number because they had left a number, and I filled out an application saying, I want to move into this development. My name came up, but I had started missing where I came from. They accepted me for the apartment. I got approved everything. They accepted me finally. So God answered my prayer to get me. No, before that happened, I kept riding by and saying, I live here. I live here. I live in that development. I live there. And when I called, they said yes. I was able to get the apartment. But then I started missing where I came from so bad that I told them no. I denied the apartment. Went searching back this way where I came from, and they was giving me grief. I had been going back and forth, going back with them. Then I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. Came back to this development again, a second time, applied for an apartment. They gave me a yes again. Guess what I did? Turned it down again for a second time. Because some months later, I wanted to go back again. I thought I was missing where I came from back again so bad. They said yes, where I was coming back, but then the price wasn't right. I thought they was going to give me a lower price for the rent. So I told them no. And don't you know, I had a nerve to come back to this development again. I said, they ain't even going to be fooling with me. I said, but I'm just going to go again and see. I came back here. They said, no, we are all out of apartments. We don't have it, but we can put you on our waiting list. I was like, how long, what number will I be on the waiting list? They said, you're going to be number 2 on the waiting list. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Just put me down. This time I knew for sure if I was going to get a yes, I wasn't going to mess it up. I said, well, if all the apartments are filled up, how am I going to get an apartment? They was like, we're building another section that's going to go down. I'm like, well, how long is that going to take? Another 3 months. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm beating myself because I'm like, damn, now I got to wait another whole 3 months to get this place. I need to get up out of here. It was my fault because God had already tried to bless me twice. And I said, no. Went back about 2 weeks later. They called me and said, hey, we have an apartment for you. Do you want it? And I was all like, is it available up there? You have an apartment now? They was all like, I was all like, well, can I see it? They was like, you need to get up here within a half an hour to be able to see this apartment. But the caveat is you need to sign the lease today. If you cannot sign that lease today, then you're not getting the apartment. I was like, okay. Rush, get dressed, run up here, see the apartment. Was like, oh my God, I love it. Okay, I want it. I was all like, how come this apartment was available? Because it wasn't the second development, it was the same development. She was like, no, this was the last apartment in the development. And the man was supposed to be, we had someone that was supposed to be moving in here. But the only reason why this person could not move in here is because he did not have the money. He couldn't make it work. Listen to what happened. When I came and looked at the number of this apartment, let me tell you what this number said. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all how God works. The 2 apartments that I even, okay. So it said, I looked up the number of this apartment and it said positive changes and divine support. Your angels are encouraging you to trust your inner wisdom and embrace the opportunities unfolding in your life. This number signifies that you're on the right path towards success and abundance. And it, let me see. Okay. It had another whole bunch of meaning where this apartment was meant for me, even though I ended up doing what I was doing and how it ended up happening. When I got in here and they started to show me around the apartment, the first thing I saw when I went into the bathroom, guys, what? Was the big, deep southern tub. The other apartments they showed me, they didn't have tubs. So I didn't think any of these apartments came with any of these type of tubs because I always seen just the standing like shower things. So the first thing I was, and not only could it fit me in the tub, it could fit two people comfortably in the tub, the deep southern tub. So as she showed me and continued to show me around the apartment, one door was closed, but she never told me about what that door was. She didn't show me the door. So before we was leaving out, I was like, well, what's in here? She was like, oh, I forgot to tell you, there's a laundry room. I was like, what? I opened the door, came with my own washer and dryer, my shelves, my girl, tears came up in my eyes. I could not believe it. It was, now I didn't know that I had to leave from that state to come down, leave from another town and go to another town. But this is what I mean by God will give you, you have to be specific what you ask for, because I had been asking for that from years and years. I didn't say where I wanted it to be or whatever, but it ended up being in this town where I had been, where a couple of my friends had been. Then I ended up going to some crystal store because I'm into crystals, guys. If anybody's into crystals, I'm into crystals. And I met my friend's daughter and her daughter that I had never got to meet. Her daughter was a baby. She was like about 18, 19 years old. I met her two daughters at a random crystal store here where they did like a little ceremony thing where they did with crystals or whatever. You could buy different types of things in these type of metaphysical stores. I could not believe that. And about a month or two later, my best friend died, and I was here and ended up connecting with her too. Y'all see, do y'all believe that story? Do y'all believe that story? I ended up getting that laundry room, that deep tub in this town that nobody could have ever told me that I was gonna come, and end up running into my daughter's friends, meet the daughter that I never met before, and my friend died. You know what? But that shows you, that really shows you the miracle of God. Like it, Kathy, I believe. Listen, when things come together like that, though, that lets me know that it is like the universe, God, spirit, it is so real, because you could never on your own just put that together. I could have never even thought I was going to leave where I was at, get over here. I was going to turn two apartments down to get to this one, and then to like that to me, I feel like that is only what God can see. You can't even put that together because your mind don't even think that. Your mind don't think that way. So I just was like, I just could not. It's like I said, God is good. So I'm on this journey, right? I don't know if this is going to be my forever home because I don't have a lot of family here, whatever, but I'm meeting some really super nice people. I love the clients that I've met. My manifestation and my prayers has been great things happen to me all the time. I only meet amazing people, and I am starting to really align myself with like what once you start raising your vibration and living your life more authentically and really, leaving those old ways behind you and really starting to kind of manifest the things you want, more positive things in your life, you'll be surprised how God will open up and bring those people right into your life. But you just got to stay on that path. Now, let me tell y'all, I have had a lot of moments of feeling like, oh, I'm alone. Lord, show me signs and this and that. Let me tell you what I found. And these are all the things that I found here. And then all in this town, just me walking around, walking my dog. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Like all these little heart things I ended up finding. I'm like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? And maybe these are moments where he's like, you're not alone. So the first piece was I found this heart piece, right? This was the first one. This first, like, just a I said, okay. I said, oh, okay. I found the heart piece. I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cool. All right. The next couple times, I find these are another heart piece, a key in the heart. These are all walking my dog along when I'm getting these signs. And I'm continuously to find dimes. I keep finding dimes everywhere. Change, but a bunch of just for some reason, and that's the number 10 of completion, dimes and transformation. Ends up finding the butterfly wing. I never just found like a perfectly butterfly wing. Wings, butterflies are demonstrate transformation, right? It's about I'm in a space of transforming, a reset in my life. This is like I don't know. I am on my journey. I'm on my spiritual journey. I don't know exactly where it's all gonna bring me. It's scary at times. I'm very scared at times, but I'm really trusting in God and just praying that that He continues to guide me in the right way, and that just I meditate. I do all these things, right? I get another heart thing I find. What is going on? I find this as I'm driving. I look down and there's another silver thing. I find another heart thing, another heart. We're not done yet. Then I find another heart that has the key, is the key, like the lock and key, the heart, like that part where you put the key in. I find this too. We're not done, y'all. I find another heart with the protective eye. I swear I didn't buy none of this. These are all things when I have been praying and I walk up on of all the I live where woods are, all kind of people live here. We ain't done yet. Then I find a little earring and that has a heart on it. Okay. Then I find a ring that says love on it. Okay. And then the last thing I ended up finding is something, the tree of life. This is another one. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think God's talking to me, giving me a sign that I'm not alone and that He loves His child? Because what are the odds that I continue to keep finding these hearts? Y'all hit the heart thing, y'all. Give me some hearts in here. Give me some heart. If y'all believe God's real, come on, y'all. Hit them hearts. Hit that heart in here, okay? Because God is real. You listen, let me tell you something. You cannot make that. Listen, I'm telling you. Look. We hitting some hearts up in here. You cannot. God is good. Okay. God is good. God is good all the time. And I just feel, even though right now things are not things are not where I want them to be, but I'm thankful for everything I have. I'm still thankful because He has provided me with a place to live where people kept telling me, you're not going to get that place. You don't have a job. They'll never accept unemployment from you. They'll never accept, but I had the unemployment and the money in the bank that allowed me to get a place like this because this was one of the brand new places. And usually, any other way, I would not have got it. But God made it that I was able to get in here at the perfect time when my money was right at the perfect time to get me in here. Okay. I'm serious. Like, I don't care. That was just a message that I just had to put out because God just is so good. Like it's like there is just no other way that I could have just got through these things without God's help. Like I just there was just no way it could have happened. Like me being here, feeling safe, getting in a place that I actually like, that I actually want to be at, where it's like it's really one of the nicer places, and it's just like I'm just like, oh my God. So it's so you, as long as you trust, you put your trust in God and trust me, I don't care what is going on in your life. I am here to give you that message today. I am here to give you that message today. You just keep going, and I'm telling you, and you keep believing, and it will happen for you. One thing I will say though, words have power. So understand how powerful the words you're speaking out your mouth are, because I didn't know that what I wanted was going to be way over here now. Now that now, because if I would have been able to have that where I was, I probably may have stayed there. But at the same time, I'm actually glad that it did end up where it was, because I also was praying for peace. And when you live in a city, you can't get peace like that, especially not where it was noisy, people, this, and that. I always kept praying for peace and joy and quiet too. So where I am actually getting that peace as well. So that came along, and it also allowed me to reset myself. And also it allowed me to, guess what, y'all? It allowed me to make this YouTube channel, because I would not have made this YouTube channel if I was still up there. I'm telling you, it was like I had time on my hand, and I just felt so different. It's something that just kind of reignited me coming down here. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get back into YouTube. I'm just going to pick my channel back up. I'm going to do so. Me doing all that too, guys, has allowed me to be here with you all today doing this video. I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now if I would have still been up there. Like, yes, Carolyn, God is good. Like, I would not have been here talking to you. So everything always work out as it's supposed to work out. You are where you are supposed to be. I don't care what you're going through or what is happening in your life. You are where you're supposed to be, even if you can't see it, if you can't understand it, and you don't know how it's going to go, you don't know which direction is going to be next. You know, one thing I will say, and I will take this from what Oprah Winfrey said, and before I go to bed and I pray, I do my meditation, I say, what is my next best step? Lord, just show me, just guide me. What is my next best step? Give me signs this way, that way, or whatever, and just be specific as to what you want and whatever it is you want to manifest in your life. So I know my next thing is I want my own condo or townhouse. Like, I don't want to continue to be a renter. So that's like my next thing I'm manifesting, and I'm putting that out into the universe, because I will have that one day. And whatever it is that you are supposed to have, nobody can take it away. Whatever is meant for you will be yours. You already have it. That's how you have to see it. You already have it. It's already yours. Nobody can take it. It's like going to that store and you wanted that little cup of something, and someone could try to hide it, like they hit a teacup I wanted, and they had put it over in the cookie section, and something brought me to the cookie section, and I found that real cute little teacup that somebody tried to hide because it was meant for me. Okay, that's right, Captain Scott. What's mine is mine, and that's whatever is like whatever is meant for me, I will have. That's the mantra I always say to myself: whatever is meant for me, I will have, because whatever God has for you, you're gonna have it. I'm telling you, and all you have to do is believe that, and it might not come in your time. Understand that too. It might not come in your time. It will always come in divine time, in God's time, not your time, God's time. You can put it out there and just believe, put it out there and let it go. And then watch God go to work. That's how I even manifested the dog I have. Like, it took 3 years to get her. And as soon as I forgot about it, boom, here comes somebody that got me to somebody that got it. Even that whole story, how I even got my dog. Like, it just it's unbelievable. But yeah, guys, that wasn't something that I was thinking of talking about. I didn't even know I was going to talk about that, but that was just on my heart, guys. And that's just how I am. So I just put it out there, maybe that just kind of gives somebody, maybe today that was meant for someone to hear, to not give up, to keep going, that, everything will be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think God just put that on my heart, because I wasn't even thinking about talk about nothing like that. But I felt strong in my spirit to just say that. So hopefully that helps somebody, or helped us all, really, because life can be a little bit challenging sometimes for all of us. So we all need that word of encouragement sometimes. Hold on, y'all. We all need that word. So, okay, guys. So, anyways, as always, please, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Just, send this on. I missed some, but everything her has been on. Thank you, Kathy Scott. Well, this is a live, so you can always replay it on your time. You know what I'm saying? You can, oh, you from Texas? Okay, I think you one of my first Texas girlies. Okay. You know what? Let me tell you something today that you said that. Honest to God. And you're not going to believe me, because I was talking about all the places that I wanted to go, because that's on my bucket list. I was just talking about all the places I would like to go. I was saying how for certain, like for all different reasons, these places, I definitely want to do Africa. I want to do London. I want to do Louisiana. I want to go like these. These are for all different reasons. And then I said, I said, you know what? A lot of people. Okay, wait, don't forget to share the video. What video, Shakila? Ginger snaps. What video? And I was just saying how, oh, thank you, Carolyn. Oh, but where, Shakila? Where would I share it? You know what, Kathy, I was just saying, you know what? I wouldn't mind visiting Texas. And I was like, I think I would go to Houston. I literally said that today as I was, going down my line. I was all like, I want to go visit Texas. You listen, I was saying Houston, Texas. And I don't know nobody in Texas. Well, you know what? I'll tell you. I'll tell you one thing. Whenever I decide to do a next trip or something like that, I'll definitely reach out and just be like, hey, where are some places to stay, or, all that kind of stuff. And like where all the good food is and stuff. Cause I'll be watching some of the YouTube videos from some of the girls. Gina Janine. There's a couple of girls that's from Texas. I think they're from Houston. Are you familiar with Gina Janine that be live here on YouTube? She's a one of these, I don't know, she might be like in her 40s, and she do a lot of YouTube videos, and she's out in Texas. And there's a couple of little YouTube video people I watch that they out from Texas. But okay, but that's good, Kathy. I'm glad that you put that out there. Shoot, because I'll tell you what, and I'm in the season of trying to travel. That's another thing I want to do too. I want to be able to travel. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. Okay, I have not came across. Okay, probably not, child. The type of stuff they do, it just they're very much into traveling and being like, all into like, I got this bag and that bag and all that other kind of stuff. And to be honest, I'm not even really all into all of that, like every perfume and just all kind of little skimpy stuff they be wearing. But I'm not really into all that, but they be knowing certain places to go to. I like it. Yeah. So the reason why I watch some of it is because of I want to travel more, and they're always traveling places, and they be linking a lot of the nice resorts and things that they go to and stuff like that. So sometimes if I see certain things, I can just pull what I want from it and just throw away the rest. So I noticed that a lot of them, if I'm interested in somewhere that they travel to, I'll try to see if I can just find out the information about the travel that they do or something. Well, Shakila, yeah. Well, the live does stay on here, Shakila. I mean, Ginger. But maybe I'll take some parts of it and do like a short or something else. But It be a lot, girl. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. You know what I'm saying. So trust me, I'm doing my best, honey. I'm doing my best. But anyways, guys, if there is nothing else, right? If you all don't have any other questions, or Maddie, you want to come say hi before I get off here? And she done ran, and that girl, she's so quiet. She's such a sweet little girl. She's so quiet. But anyways, I'm telling your followers to do it, Mom. You don't have. Okay, great, great. Thank you, Shigella. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Oh, no problem. I love to be here and share, whatever knowledge that I have. And like I said, if any of you guys come up with something, or you want to, and because that's what I like to do. Hair has just been a big part of my life. I've always I've been doing this over like 30 years. Like, I've been around hairdressers, hair salons, classes. I've just I worked in hair schools for some years, and I've had students. Me and a friend of mine, we ran classes, so I was like a hair instructor and stuff like that. We would do, like, that's when we was first came out doing all the other stuff before I went the natural route with the relaxers and the roller sets and the cuts and the freeze curls and just the wigs and just the sew-ins. And I mean, when I say I did it, freeze curls, the colors, anything that was out with hair, I did it. Trust me. And I am very thankful and grateful to God today that I still have hair, because I'm trying to tell you something. The stuff that I done did with this head of mine, child, it's no wonder that I got that little thin area. I'm surprised that God seemed fit to even keep that on my head, because I'm telling you right now, I done did some of everything on my head, and I'm just so thankful that God seemed fit to keep some on. But I'll tell you what, if I wouldn't have stopped messing around like how I was, all the stuff I used to do, I probably would have been in a different situation. And that's real for real. I probably would have been in a different situation. But thank God that I straightened up quick enough. You. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you. I just try to be happy and just find some joy in life. You just gotta, that's all I just try to do. Just try to spread the love. That's all. That's all. But anyways, if you guys don't have any other questions for me or whatever, like I said, and if you don't even get to put it here, if you don't get to put it here, y'all drop comments, because you can still drop comments under the lives and whatever, even afterwards, because sometimes, like, even when this is already up, people will drop some stuff, and then I'll see it later, and then I could be like, oh, okay, we could talk about this. Okay, I'll look up a little something like that, and then I'll talk about that with them. Okay, guys. Because sharing is caring. That's what I always say. I always try to share with you guys. And for whoever's in here, y'all remember to just like, guys, just remember to like, because YouTube loves all that. And I appreciate everybody who was here today. All the people that joined in today was meant to be here. It was, as we're going along, whoever is here, I'm always grateful for your time. And I feel like that's who was meant to be here, whoever showed up. So I appreciate you all. I love you all for that, spending your time here with me, guys. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to say Friday, because usually I do tend to have Fridays off. So if I do have my Friday off, guys, I'm going to make it a point to get back here on Fridays, guys. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make Fridays at 6 p.m. my time so far to dedicate to making sure I'm here with my lock stars. Okay, so I hope everybody that's here is a lock star. I hope y'all all have subscribed and became one of my lock stars, because I love to have you guys here, and I love seeing you all, like Carolyn, Shepherd, and different people. Kathy, I hope to see you here again as well. Ginger, my daughter, thank you for showing up and supporting your mom. Thank you for that. And for everybody else that that's here. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm gonna finish drinking my watermelon juice, y'all. I got my little healthy watermelon juice. Remember to drink y'all water, guys, because that's good for your hair too. We gotta remember to drink as much as water as possible. And I hope that I was able to help you guys with something today to help for stimulating your scalp and all that kind of stuff. Remember, you're not alone. Believe that God works miracles, guys. Never give up. Keep going. All right. Because, because God is a miracle worker. And so it ain't nothing too great for him. All right. So, with that said, okay, I am going to bid you all a good night. You all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to watch a little bit of TV before I go to bed and get a little bit of reading in. And then I'm going to get some night in because I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Okay, nice talking and chatting with you all. Y'all have a good night. Bye bye. All right, I'll see you all.